Progress Test 5. 1.
I'm glad we went there, even though it was quite a long drive to get there.
So am I, although I was a bit disappointed by the waiter. He didn't seem to know much about the food he was serving.
Don't forget, he said it was his first day, so he did quite well, really. The food itself was excellent. I've never seen so many choices for people like me who don't eat meat.
Neither have I. My meal was beautifully cooked, and you're right. There was a fantastic variety of vegetable dishes.
We'll have to go there again sometime.
2. This is a great project. I love being in such close contact with the bears, and seeing them in their natural habitat is just amazing. And I feel that I'm doing my bit to protect the planet for future generations.
I didn't really know much about it before I joined up, and it's just so fascinating. I knew that I'd learn a lot, and I hoped it would be a worthwhile thing to do. But I didn't expect there to be so many people involved. And what they're trying to do here is so complex too. I'm really impressed with everything.
I know what you mean. 3.
We at the local council have been delighted with the public's response to our recycling programme. Although, of course, we can always do more. I'm sure that you can all see the value of recycling things like paper and plastic. It's so important for us all to work together to protect our environment, don't you think? Anyway, on to the reason for today's briefing. I have to tell you about a new timetable for the collection and emptying of the recycling bins. From next week onwards, this will take place on Wednesdays and not Thursdays. So everyone needs to make a note of that.
4.
So, this time next week you'll be starting your new job?
Yes, but I don't really know what I'll have to do. It'll be something to do with an endangered species. I decided to apply for it because I thought it would be interesting and I'd be doing something useful. And although I don't regret it, I do wish I knew more about the job itself.
I know what you mean. I'm going to work on a really exciting project in Africa and I can't wait. But I have to admit that I'm feeling a bit nervous about the whole thing.
I'm sure we'll both be fine once we start. 5.
We're so lucky with our local supermarket.
I know. It has such a great choice of foods from all over the world. I really like the way some of the money goes to people in developing countries. I'm happy to pay a bit more when that happens.
What's more important for me is that it has produce that hasn't travelled so far. I like the way it supports farmers round here, from our part of the country, I mean.
Yes, that's a real bonus. And the products are often tastier anyway.
And they're not too expensive, because of course they haven't created too many food miles. They haven't been transported by plane or whatever.